business owner and you really want to design a very wonderful logo, for your company, if you operate a software company, you can check the last video we uploaded. That's for software companies. So, but this is for e-commerce here. So, I would always recommend Canva for. I always recommend Canva for designs of logo, banner, reels, anything social media posting. Canva is just your go-to. So let's try let's just develop a scenario, a hypothetical scenario for maybe an air company, right? You could just type a logo or something, or air company logo, whatever. So to bring up different options for you. So it doesn't take time. Honestly, you can design a logo within few minutes, right? It doesn't take, much of time. Personally, I like things that are not too stressful, so I'll probably go for something very simple, not too much caramel, but go for what you like anyway. So yes, I'll probably choose this or this if I were to design, a logo. I'll probably choose this or this, but I'll go with this. Right, I'll go with this. It just depicts what you do from the get-go. People can know what you do from looking at your logo, which is pretty much good for an e-commerce. They don't have to crack their brain. So for colors, you could type into ChatGPT, type it into Google, color psychology for an air company. You will see options that they might give you. For here they're saying light pink, mint green, lavender. But I think I'm such a huge fan of teal, pretty much because it's sophisticated and very simple. So I'll go for something like this if I were to be the one, right? And you can change the color here to white. Yep. So you can change this also to white. So all you just have to do is to change a few things there. Say for instance, let's name this thing. I'm trying to name it. We could name it how can we name it? Let's name it Evan. It feels a bit I don't know, but it has air in it. Or let's name it Air Paradise. Right? Air Paradise. You could have your little tagline here. Luxury air. Okay. So that solves it. So you just have to download. Is where you download. You could change the color of the air too. Anyway. And another thing you can do is to come here, right, and go to element and go to graphics. Under element, go to graphics, type in something like week. So you're going to see a lot of options of what you can use as well. So you can change this in case you're not satisfied. You can just put in what you feel like you really like. Or let's just put air. Running out of time. Right, so you could put anything that is cool to you. So we could use something like this. You get it? You see that? Just place it somewhere. Make sure that it aligns in a way. Yeah. So you could have something like this. You could reduce it. I feel like it's too big. Right? You could reduce the size and just put it just right by the side. And you have your logo. Just go to download and there you go. You'll have your logo. Pretty much. Very simple. This is for probably YouTube creators, creating thumbnails as well. So you can create very, very simple thumbnails as well. Okay. Let's go to the start. So just type in thumbnails and you're going to, so I want to create a thumbnail for this particular video that I'm going to upload, and it can be pretty much simple. So just type in thumbnail at the very beginning of your, at the top side of the dashboard, or right here. So you could type in thumbnail. You see YouTube thumbnail. So I'm trying to design the one that I'm going to use for this particular one. So yeah, so just type it in. So I think it's pretty much something that you can really do. So for something like this, I could type how to thumbnails. So I like to be definite when I'm using Canva. So I like to be very, very definite when I'm using Canva. So yeah. So you can see how to. That's the one thing about Canva. Just be definite, you will see everything. So I could use something like this, preferably, but I think I want to go for something even more simple than that. So I think I should use this. I don't know. It takes me a while to choose what I really want to use, but eventually I get to. So I'm going to use this one. Right. I think it's simple. A bit dramatic, yeah. But I think it's simple. So you could just click on this. Obviously, I'm not going to use this color for design. Just feels a bit loud. A little. I think a darker shade of it would be better. But I want to use something. Maybe we should use green. I think that shines through. Use black or something. So I am a minimalist designer, so I don't like a lot of colors on the things that I do. So we're going to change this as well. Just click on the color at the upper side here and just, it's simple. Then we can change this to maybe dark blue or gradient. I feel like it's too dark. Then you can change this font to white color. So I feel like it's pretty much simple like this. So the next thing I'll do is to look for a picture. If I'm not using my own pictures, I'll just put graphic design, right? And it brings up different photos that I can use. And I could use my own picture too anyway. So I could use something like this, right? I could use something like this. Right, just drag in the picture into it, whatever picture you want to use. I could use something like this. So you just drag in the picture intent. So I feel like you can just drag in any pictures. Just go to element. If you want a picture without a background, you can use graphics. It's just right by the side. If you want to use videos, it's just right by the side. Honestly, I feel like Canva has everything that an entrepreneur needs. If you're sleeping on Canva, right, and you're not using it, you're missing a whole lot because it makes your lives better. So we might just use this really to save time. We might just use this. So what is next? You just you know change the font as well. Just change the font as well. How to design a logo. How to design. Change the text. I mean logo. A logo. Yeah, it should be a logo. How to design a logo. You could change this for e-commerce for entrepreneurs. So of course I'm going to put in the name of my own company, which is Ecommerce Academy. So what I'll do next is to look for graphics that really suit into what I'm talking about. So I think this is preferable. Yeah. So that's pretty much all it is. So yes, I said I was going to look for graphics that depict it. So just to put a little bit of, design. Less is more when it comes to design anyway. So you just look for something that, looks good. Something like this, but I'm going to change the color because I don't like yellow one bit. So I'm going to change the color of this to probably wine or something. Usually red goes with blue. Very perfect match. So I could look for something just a little bit of caramel won't hurt. So yes, you could add this too, just to make it look, like a professional design it. So yeah, that's very much all it takes to just design a basic thumbnail for your YouTube videos.